The man is a traveling dirtbag. I never got along with him when we worked in WCW.
You know, I came here last week as a favor to Jeff G. Bailey, and I didn't think I'd ever come back. But y'all took such a liking to me, I decided I'd come back this week. Don't go anywhere, I'll get to you in a second, but before I do, I heard what you said last week, Jeremy Borash, and let me just say, it's one thing to be Vince Russo's stooge, but to be Prazak's stooge is pretty pitiful to me.
Oh dear. Let's come to
and
this.
Speaking of pitiful, kid, let me give you some advice. From 15 years all over the world, a real ring announcer wears a tuxedo, not a shirt with stars on it. A real ring announcer doesn't screech like Joey Styles.
Ooh,
a real ring announcer talks from here.
Apparently that was
You'll
a
grow
shoot.
into that as you get older. But let me ask you a couple questions, because I hear them chanting your name, and they seem to like you. I don't know you that well. Let me ask you a couple things. Have you ever been on network television live every week? I know you haven't.
Oh, come on.
Have you ever introduced legends like Ric Flair, Hulk Hogan, Bill Goldberg, Sting? Have you done that? I know you haven't. I know you haven't. That's
you ever
okay.
got coffee for him like Penzer has? No, our stuff.
Have
All people
you
are all
ever been
employed.
on a world tour, played Sydney, Australia, London, England, Germany, Canada, and every major arena in the United States in front of a sold-out crowd?
Why don't you go back there, Dave?
I know you haven't. But kid,
Penzer's
don't
the reason
worry
we don't
about
have
it.
jobs anymore.
You'll grow. Oh, you have something to say? You got something to say? Okay.
You know, Mr. Penzer.
Give it to him, Dan.
Let me first start off by saying I do respect all of your experience in the business. Coming from a wrestling family, I've learned to respect that. I've been taught to respect that. I respect the fact that you have announced legends like Hulk Hogan, Bret the Hitman Hart, Ric Flair, Bill Goldberg, and that is all fine and dandy. But the fact is, they are legends, and some of them are fossils. What I do, Mr. Penzer, is announce the best damn talent in the United States of America, and nobody else can tell me otherwise.
Dear Lord. Gee, Dan.
And you can say whatever the hell you want, but at least I have a job.
Oh, yeah. Beat his ass. Come on.
Very good.
Touche.
You know what, kid? You might have a job for now. Because if I decide I want to come back here and be the official ring announcer for Wildside, I could have your job like this. Now, get out of here and let me introduce my good friend.
Please, whoever, NWA, whoever's listening, please do not let that happen. Whatever you do,
Ladies
I
and
beg of you.
gentlemen, at this time, let me introduce to you one of the visionaries of professional wrestling.
What?
He has done it all. He has held the WCW Cruiserweight Championship. I stood right next to him and rode that wave all across the country until that wave crashed on the beaches of Panama City. But you know what? We're going to ride that wave again. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome my good friend and a man that I have more respect for than anybody else in the wrestling business, the one and only Ed Ferrara!
Get this. Ed Ferrara, I have two words for you, and I cannot say either one on the air right now.
David Penzer, ladies and gentlemen.
I'll say this much. The second word is you. Oh, I think I know the first. Dave Penzer happily leaving. Unfortunately, Ed Ferrara is still here.
Ladies and gentlemen, and I use both of those terms extremely loosely.
I've never heard that line before.
You know about that, don't you, honey? I came here tonight to tell you a story, but don't worry, because I'll speak slowly.
Ooh. This guy's a visionary? Are you kidding?
After what happened last show, excuse me, I have stewed at home. I have thought about nothing. Listen, I'll just leave if you're not quiet.
Yes! Have mercy! Preach on! You're right, he is a visionary! Get the hell out of here! Take a
I am trying to educate you people.
Don't let the door hit you where your fat ass puts you!
And I stewed. And I knew that tonight I was going to have to come here and be handcuffed to this ring. And then after William Wealth defeated Laz, nobody was going to put their hands on me.
Well, I think the fans are trying to sell you something here, Ed.
This could take all night. I've got all night, ladies and gentlemen.
But we don't, Ed. Get to the point.
Now, on to the educational part of our show. As I was thinking about this, I got on my very expensive cell phone. Now, I'm sorry, I'm confusing you. A cell phone is a phone that you don't need to have a house to have.
These people know what cell phones are, Ed. Thank you.
And I called William Wealth, and I told him, William, you don't have to be there tonight. You do not have to lower yourself to come to Cornelia. Because I want Laz myself.
Oh, come on. No, he doesn't. That's a ruse.
I seem to have gotten your attention.
He's a writer, not a wrestler. And not much of a writer either.
I want to get Laz in this ring, and I want to deliver a beating to him like he has never had before.
No, I did not see Laz in the dressing room earlier on.
All you want. Well, we've got good news and we've got bad news.
Well, we know the bad. Hopefully the good news is he's leaving.
The good news is I am right here and I am ready to take on Laz. The bad news is Laz must have gotten wind of this because nobody's seen him. Laz didn't show up tonight. So I guess that proves my point, which is Laz isn't half the man that I am, but he's twice the woman that I know he is.
Oh, come on. Bill Behrens, thank God. Thank God Bill Behrens has come out here.
The senior citizens hour begins. Ferrara, you're making a fool of yourself in this ring.
Yeah.
Yes, Laz is not here this evening, but one thing I can guarantee you, he will be here on September 1st. Why don't you come back to the arena? Let's forget about William Wealth. You're right. Let him stay home. But you get your butt in the ring, and you have to go 5 minutes with Laz. And
yes.
I guarantee you, he's plenty of woman for you, but are you man enough for him?
That's right, Bill Behrens. There's your right.
Okay. You want to see if I can last 5 minutes in the ring with Laz on September 1st. You got yourself a deal, but I want to add a little stipulation of my own. I think you might be interested in this. And I think all you redneck hicks might be interested in this.
Ooh, subtle. Come on.
If I do not last 5 minutes in the ring with that beautiful young lady named Laz, I will leave NWA Wildside.
Yes, thank you. The best thing he said all night. Actually.
But, if I do last the 5 minutes in the ring with Laz, which, as you so eloquently put it, I guarantee you, I get 5 minutes in the ring with you, old man.
Dear Lord. Come on, Bill Behrens isn't a wrestler.
5 minutes with me.
Well,
Fine.
neither is Ed.
If you can make it past Laz, you get your 5 minutes. And I got better things to do. I'm getting out of here.
Don't shove him. Oh, there! Get him, Bill! Get him! Ed Ferrara runs for his life because
on September 1st, you'll get Laz.
It's going to happen here. September 1st, Ed Ferrara goes one-on-one with Laz.